the right move, I think.
No, we're in.
You've got too many layers on.
What have you found, Sandra?
Well, it's just a bit of... It's a red pebble.
Hat size! And I says, and you didn't know this was such a thing, did you? I said, my head size is 6 7/8. He said 6 7/8. I said, yeah. It's mild. It's relatively warm. I'm joined by Sandra and little Lee today, magical Lee. Definitely. We're joined by Definite Lee. And we're in Chapel. So if you know the area, you'll know exactly where we are. And what we're going to do is we're going up to the promenade and we're going to have a walk all the way down to, all being well, Anchor Lane. So we've got we've got some cooked chicken, haven't we? What have you got, Sandra?
Just Sandra friendly food.
And we've got some Sandra friendly food. So we'll have a bite to eat when we get down to Anchor Lane. And
very chickened out, in case people are wondering.
Yeah, we've been way too much chicken in recent times. I agree. More beef and lamb, less chicken.
More vegetables and fruit.
Actually, I just said to Lee, we need to have a little knapsack in the back of the car, little mini rucksack. I've got one at home that I bring out, but I need a tiny little cheap one. Let's see if there's anything here. Sandra said she got Sandra friendly food, didn't she? And then we walked past the butchers and they got fresh pork pies, and she said, I'll have a pork pie. Right, we've not bought a knapsack, did we? We thought about it. But we came in these arcades, didn't we? We came, I'm trying to think. When was that? Was that last year? No, it couldn't have been last year. You've only been it. No, it was last year. We're on the new year, aren't we? Great, time's going by way too fast. Way too fast. And so this arcade is open. We might call into there on the way back. That one's closed in a minute. And so we're still in February. And everyone's going to go up to the promenade. And in for a bit of a walk. The Admiral Bar, which is actually open. So in summer this is really popular. You can sit outside in the boat and everything. Black sheep, best bitter. Very English hops and malt, burnt orange in colour. Poker pies. Saucy Danish pastry. Homemade cake, Sandra.
You had cakes in that shop I just came from.
Cash only. So this is a seated area here, right by the beach, and then we've got the figurehead. There you go, Sandra, a little tandem one. You and me, and a few. In fact, Lee, you and me in that, couldn't it? Would you be driving it? Sure. And there's a list of bins. A bit wilded up, hasn't it? So the sea defences, they've backed up a lot of the sand to where it was a number of years ago. As we're recording this now, allegedly we're on quite literally right now, we're on a high tide. Spotted any birds yet, Stan? Any wildlife or anything?
I can hear goldfinches. Oh, good.
Not seen anything flying overhead though, have we?
No pink-footed geese.
I'm not even going to mention pink-footed geese. Oh, they're lovelocks. One there. Chapel Beach. I'm not going to go down here because this is either caravan heaven or caravan hell. thousands of static caravans along the side of this. Where we're going to now is they were down to Anchor Lane, and then if we did carry on even further, you'd come to Ingoldmells. So I think this is Chapel Beach. Well, we're going to be coming on to Ingoldmells Beach. This is England's coast path, so it's not the King Charles one. Incredibly still. I can hear a seagull, Sandra.
Pretty peaceful today, isn't it?
No, and then another one is those that watch all of our vlogs. We did a walk with Lee by the River Haven and we saw some Brant geese. And I said, oh, I thought they were called Brent geese. So the Brant geese is the American version of our geese. But the Merlin app, you need to put it on that. We're looking for identifying UK birds. They must have the same call with the same bird sound. So they were called Brent geese, Sandra. You didn't believe me, did you?
That's not what you said at all.
I did. I did. Let me Charlie, you can see how much the sand's banked up here. There used to be steps. There used to be steps going down, and now to get to the beach you've actually got to go up. And then what would have been a big long steps going down. No, that's a turbine going in there. You won't be able to see. There's a crane on it. Right. He's delved into his sausage roll. We're in Chapel Beach. What are the zones? I'm sweltering.
I've only got a shirt on today, which was the right move, I think.
No, we're in.
You've got too many layers on, I think, Neil.
We're heading towards another zone.
Yeah,
I think. What on camera?
I'll tell you later.
What about the zones?
No, about less clothing.
I don't know what you're on about. What about, mate? You see it? Sandra, what is it? You going on it?
The what, sorry?
There's actually people on the beach with buckets and spades. Look, we've got a little like pixie step.
Oh.
It says use at own risk. Come on. It says use at own risk.
It is a miniature step. That's kind of weird, actually.
It's so the dogs can get up. Right. It's a beach day, Lou. Should have got a bucket and a spade. It's incredibly still. Pixie step. All been safely marked out as well. Golden sands. Golden sands. It is so nice to have a warm breeze on our face instead of being bitingly cold. God, you remember when we went to Miami Beach, Lee? There was, even you were cold that day. It was bitterly cold, wasn't it? Lots of shells.
It's just a pebble. I thought it was like a shell, but it's just a pebble.
What was the cartoon character? Was it Pebble the dog? Was it on Charlie Brown? Pebble. Was it Pebble or was it the Flintstones?
I think that was the Flintstones.
The Flintstones. It's so calm. Absolutely, there's hardly any breeze at all. Lee, I think it's been a bear or a wolf. What do you reckon? Beautiful. So the tide should be turning. We'll go a bit further out, Sandra. That's it, keep going out, that's it, keep going. Keep going. Skimmer. Sky, our old dog, used to love chase. He'd pick them up and run around with them. He used to love them. What do you want me to look at?
Marbly colours in that bit.
Marbly coloured. Well, I've just bought you that one there. Yeah, it's a present for you. Marbly coloured. Whoa!
It's going out, yeah.
So I was looking on, I can't think what we were looking up the other week. I think we completed our house sale and everything on the 5th of March.
No, it completed on the 13th. Is that the 13th or 14th?
Was it really? Okay, right. So we're about 3 weeks away from when things.
I missed all that. Was a big hoot because even the seller didn't change date and the seller solicitor changed date without checking it.
No, we keep saying we are going to get a vlog on the selling of our house and buying a house and all things housey. Right. The nice thing with this, to be fair, the sand's nice and hard, isn't it? It's nice and easy to walk on at the minute. Another skimmy, that's a big skimmy stone, this one, isn't it? Right, how many are we going to get on it? 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Here comes Sandra with a bag of knitting.
5.
Sorry?
5.
5 what?
Skins.
I got 8 that time.
5.
Oh.
Just looking at this, I think it might be a fossilised shell.
Well, this is not pink-footed flaming goose.
It's like, a bit like a stone, but it's shell shaped. So I'm gonna keep that.
Even Lee's looking at you like you're a weirdo. Fossilised shell. Okay. Well, there's another one of them I just gave you before. That's the second one for you. That's beautiful. Like a. There you go. What have you found, Sandra?
Well, it's just a bit of, it's a red pebble, but I'm just speculating, is it just a bit of brick that's ended up in the sea, or is it something more interesting? I don't know.
Lee, is it something more interesting than a brick? Lee doesn't know. I don't know. Right. I have no idea what Sandra's on. We're coming up to Anchor Lane now, so we've got fishermen. Obviously they've been chasing the fish as they've been coming in, and in the distance is Fantasy Island, so the beach is going to become Ingoldmells Beach very shortly, and we're going to go up back inland and have a bite to eat, I think, and a bit of a sit down. Found a purse. Lee. Yes, and this for you. Do you want to squeeze it and see what happens?
Bladder
Go on. It's a what?
Bladder.
It's not. I thought it was a summit purse. What these are called? Purse seeds. If you go and squeeze, want to squeeze it, Lee, see what happens. Go on, I dare you. Go on, Sandra.
So it can float in the sea. Just let it float like it's a sea.
You've just killed it. That's not exactly in the sea, is it? Alright, let's go back onto the prom and see if we find a bench. Didn't believe me, did you? Wait, what?
Over that way.
What can you hear, Sandra?
Geese.
What kind of geese are they, Sandra?
You tell me.
Lee? What kind of geese do you reckon? I reckon they're Canadian geese. If they're pink footy geese, Sandra's going to get very excited. We can definitely hear geese. Oh, golly. Number 23. Oh, there's a lake. That's why we can hear geese. Touring park here.
Cafe.
There they are, Canadian geese. They're definitely not pink footed, Sandra.
No.
No, that's a seagull flying overhead. Seagulls got pink feet, haven't they, Lee? And just in case you have a problem, we've got a kind of WD-40 that's a bit rusted. Right, back on the prom. Even leisure, all the home parks, the sands, this way. I'd say there's a man with some flowers. Oh dear, hang on a minute, what's going on here? Oh. 2018, Barry Leslie. Hey. Caravans galore. All ready for opening up in the next couple of weeks. There's a viewing point coming up there. I'm hoping there's a bench.
There will be.
Sit down and get something to eat. Right, I didn't know that was a thing. So those that know, if you've got disabled friends, so this should be a PA for Wayne. So these are beach accessible wheelchairs that have got big tyres that'll go over the sand. So I never knew that was a thing here. Right, so we're very much coming to Anchor Lane, and one thing that's very noticeable is the amount of sand that's washed up over here. So we have got picnic benches all down here. I'm going to sit down and get some lunch, and then the big date, not far away, is March the 15th, which is when so many things reopen up for the season until October. Right, so to show you where we are, so we have walked from Ingoldmells to Anchor Lane, but this is the first time we've done it the other way around. Well, I like the Wellingtons coming up. Well, there is a shop actually open. Oh crikey, look at the amount of sand that's blown over here. Wow. Hey, right, we've got a packed lunch with us. No, not a packed lunch, we've got some chicken drumsticks and pork pies and stuff like that. Let's sit down, Lee's got a Dr. Pepper. Oh, beautiful day, incredibly nice. Right, so I don't know whether you can see on the drone, but we have now got a flashing light under the drone. So anybody that ever flies drones will know. Somebody on a quad on the beach. So legally you're only allowed to fly with the drone in sight, and when you get to a certain distance, because the drone's grey, it sort of blends in with the grey clouds. And what we're curious to know, I'll show you what I've got. Hang on a minute. We've got these little lights, so if you press them down, then you can see, but there's all different combinations of lighting. So when the drone's high up, on the bottom of the drone, you can all being well, you can see the drone a bit better. Anyway, we're just going to throw the drone up here. We'll show you some of the beach, and then we'll leave droning. We'll swoop over Anchor Lane where the amusement arcades and things like that are, and coming up now, fingers crossed, is some drone footage. What Lee's shooting. light's okay, but I think it's going to be more when it's dark or dusky. Right, we're doing a return to home, and hope you've enjoyed the bit of footage that we just had in there. It's pulsating away, the light. Here it comes. Sandra, see, how's your lunch? How's your pork pie?
I had a beef and steak and kidney pie. It was very good.
A beef and steak and kidney?
Steak and kidney, steak, beef.
Right. And you're knitting me a hat currently, aren't you?
I've started one, but you didn't say you wanted a nail binded one. I can't nail bind with nylon.
So what size is my head?
You mean?
So up to yesterday, Sandra didn't know that heads come in a size, did you?
No.
So I actually educated you. So I've got a joke which I'm going to tell in a minute, because I'm going to get Lee with the joke, see whether Lee gets the joke as well. It was a good joke, wasn't it?
It was a very Neil joke.
Right. So when I was in the army, and we were at the mess store and we needed to go and get our army uniform, there was a young man next to me, a little bit younger than me, and he says, how does this work? I said, well, when you go in, you have to give your size of your clothing, and then you'll be issued with your clothing. He said, well, I don't know my sizes, because my mum never told me my sizes. I said, what do you mean? He said, my mum didn't tell me what my waist was, or my chest was, or my feet. I said, well, you're a little bit bigger than me. I said, so whatever size I say, you say the size above, one bigger. I said, do you think you can do that? So he said, yes, I can. So we went up, and the first issue was shoes. It was boot size. So I went size 8. I was issued a pair of army boots, size 8. And the man looks at me, he says, 9. And you've got 9. I said, oh, there you go, it's working great, this. And then he went up, he says, waist. So I said, 32. And I was issuing my army pants, and the lad next to me, waist. And he said, 33. That's fantastic, this. And he went over to us, the army shirt. He says, army shirt, size, chest. I said, 36.
That's very small.
Oh, 38. 38. And the young man next to me says 39. Anyway, so this went on, and the last item you get at the army is you get your hat, don't you? Your cap. And the man says to me, hat size. And I says, and you didn't know this was such a thing, did you? I said, my head size is 6 7/8. He said, 6 7/8. I said, yes. So he gave me a hat, 6 7/8. And he went up to the lad, what's your size? He says, 9, 10 and 11. 6 7/8, 9, 10, 11. Oh. Well, I thought it was that joke is older than me.
I can believe it.
Yeah, but you didn't know that there was such a size as 6 7/8. Lee, what size is your head?
No idea.
Is it 6 7/8 or 9, 10 and 11? Right, the sun has actually come out. We've actually got blue sky. This is actually this is quite remarkable. Look at that there.
It's really lovely.
Yeah, it's proper.
We had a bit of a discussion whether to come to the beach today or not, but honestly, it's so nice to get down here. It's warm, not too windy, very pleasant. Yeah, really nice.
So I was negotiating whether we were going to go and have a walk by the River Haven, and the reason being is the rivers, because the tidal take on a different look at high tide, and the high tide was at 12:37, which is quite unusual because they're normally really late in the afternoon or very early in the morning. Anyway, we've got a high tide we've just had with the sea, and that's been quite a pleasant walk, and a bit of a sit down and a bit of a drone flying moment. Yeah, sorry, and I am going to insert another secondary bit of drone, just the one circling over where we are, and then you can see where we are, and if ever you decided to come down and have a sit on the beach or go to the viewing point, you can see how pretty, even in winter, this area really is. Just outside East Beach Cafe, in case you're wondering where we are. I never said. So in summertime, you've got all the things going on, and there's a cafe there and the slots, and then picnic benches. But look how the sand has eaten into that there. So all shut at the moment. And then you're on the perimeter at the start of Ingoldmells Beach. Oh, they've got you an ice cream as well. Okay. Oh, I'd have an ice cream today. If there's ice creams today, every day's ice cream day.
A hot chocolate day to me.
Right. So we're going to make our way all the way back down to Chapel Saint Leonards. Beautiful walk. It's a bit dramatic, this. I've just found an injured bird. Sandra, should we save it? I'm not too sure what to do with the injured bird. What should I let it go or save it?
It's not real, Neil.
If you're a poet and you didn't know it, that's real. That look. Hey, look what I've just found. Hey, Sandra, there's another present for you.
Thank you.
Hey, you can have that. There you go. Put it on.
Rubbish.
It's not rubbish. That's a little. Look at that little bird. Is it a not real Neil? Where should we put? Should we put it with some flowers? Some in loving memory of the beautiful Mam, June Bennett, 1943 to 2022. There's lots of pretty stuff. Well, right, June, I'm going to leave a little bird with you. There you go, Mam. You had that conversation. What did you call your mum? Like, well, I'll just ask you a question. Did you call her mummy, or what did you call her? Mum. So my dad used to always call my mum Mam. So if I got a birthday card, it'd be from Dad and Mam. Quite all saying that, isn't it now? Mam. I think we've had this on a previous vlog. Was your mum ever a mam?
No, it's always Mum.
Always a mum. Right, can't believe how the weather has come out as beautiful as this. Shh. I can hear geese.
It's the same ones.
The sun has properly come out, hasn't it? Look at that. Oh, that's
Lovely.
that's where we come from, but look how beautiful this is. What do you think, Sandra?
Always and forever. That's on the other side. Mick and Ellen.
Nick and Ellen. It's a very random place for a love lock, isn't it?
It is.
Right, we're coming down to the bar that we showed you earlier. Definitely got my steps in today. And it looks like there's people having a drink in the boat. There's people outside. Yeah, gorgeous day. Right, people having drinks hot chocolate in a tin mug with cream flake and marshmallows. Back to the start, and there's Chapel. So we're going to have a few minutes in the arcade, I think. Incredibly warm, seriously warm. Right, I'm downloading an app on my phone. I'm not going to say what that app is, but Lee had not heard of it, or Sandra. So I'm actually going to install and register on this new app.
I think Lee's winning. So Lee's got a score of 215. Huh?
I lead victoriously. Look at that.
Wow.
It was neck and neck.
But Lee got rid of all his balls first.
Hey?
But Lee got rid of all his balls first.
Oh, he's pinched my tickets. Where's my tickets? He says, oh, you can have them. Look at hey. Right. So Lee thrashed me last time on the circuit, didn't it? That was payback time. That was so close in the last few seconds. Your ball stopped coming down.
I'm sure you picked up one.
Oh, it's impossible to cheat at that. I'm victorious. That's for thrashing me at ice throwing and everything else, isn't it? So definitely. Right, that's that one. Right, so we're back in Chapel, and it's gone a bit breezy, hasn't it? And what did you say you wanted to mention, Sandra?
Just if people are visiting, they may like to know that you can park all day for £2.
£2, and there's where did you go to the toilet?
And then the seaside buses stop here as well, don't they? And there are toilets. Yeah.
Was the toilets in the arcade?
Yeah.
And there's public toilets here as well. Mm-hmm. Well, that was quite a nice little walk, wasn't it? I've now got a new app on my phone, which I'm not going to say what it is, but we've now got something that we're going to be trying out very soon, haven't we? Yeah. You looking forward to that? Definitely. Yeah, beautiful. But what an absolutely gorgeous, a proper spring feel at long last after 3 months of icy cold winds and everything. It's
grey skies.
Yeah, grey sky. We've got blue sky and sunshine. Thanks for watching. If you stayed here to the end, this I'm going to put into a playlist called Walks. So there's a lot of places around Lincolnshire that we've been to in recent years. Check out the playlist that this is in. If you've not already done so, you can subscribe down there if you're able to. Give the video a thumbs up, that'd be wonderful. Want to say to Sandra?
Bye for now.
Bye for now. Are you going to say something weird? Bye. Bye. Right. Keep smiling. And one day in your life, a pink-footed goose may come flying by.